Hello. So, I'm not sure exactly how I want to format reviews. So I figure the way I'm going to be most comfortable with is I'm just going to kind of explain what the game is and share whether I liked it or not. And if there were any bad things about the game. So for this game, Stray. This brand new game is considered an adventure game. It has a few puzzles in it, and there are many collectibles. There are trophies attached to the collectibles, and there are visible changes to the backpack that the cat wears for collecting these. The badges will be visible on the backpack, and collecting all of the memories will alter the appearance of the backpack. As you may notice in my footage, since I have gotten all the memories, my cat's backpack has already changed. This game is basically a journey for this cat that doesn't have a name. I just referred to this cat as Kitty. There's no gender given for the cat either, and there's no way to alter the camera in some kind of way to figure that out. Not that I think they would detail that. You're just trying to figure out how to get back to the surface where your other cat friends or family are. It's multiple chapters long. Though I beat the game in a couple hours, it took me about double that to find everything. It took me 9 hours total to get everything. I see the point in the game being replay value, since there is a trophy attached to doing some things that are a little more difficult, such as not getting caught by a Zerk in a certain section, or not shooting your laser beam thing at any Zerks in another level, which makes it very difficult. I haven't done this myself due to frustration. And not being spotted by any of the sentry robots in a certain area. Actually, I think it's the whole chapter, quite literally, which is a difficult task, to say the least. And then, of course, there is the Speedrun trophy for beating the game in under 2 hours. I feel this is something you would have to replay the game a lot to accomplish, just to try to figure out a good method to approach certain longer bits of areas. Otherwise, I mean, obviously, there is speedrunners out there. You could research their methods. Personally, that'll probably be what I do at some point to get the trophy, just so I can get them all. Other than that, a lot of the trophies are just, you have to do things in the game. Talk to the character, robot people, and do what they're asking. Like one of them lost his keys, and yes, it's a little bit of extra searching in an area that's not necessarily the easiest to look around in, but you can find his keys, and you can find a hidden lever to get back to him with relative ease if you take the time to do so. Other stuff is a lot more simple, like the music sheets. There's 8 of them. It even tells you there's 8 of them. It says 1 out of 8, 2 out of 8, all the way through 8 out of 8. And some of them are easy to get, because they're just laying there on a table. Others are hidden behind a safe with a password that you can't understand. You have to take the password that you can't understand to a specific character. If you ask certain robots, they'll give you a hint. Well, this is a code only a tech genius would understand. And that implies to take it to the only person that is, well, robot, that is a tech genius. Because he's the one who can fix the transceiver that you need fixed. So, you take the note to him, and he deciphers it. The note is not actually the password. It tells you a location. Now it's up to you to explore that location and figure out, well, where would a password be hidden if that was the case? But it's not overly complicated. It just takes a little, okay, let me think about this type situations. Now, there are some things you can't do simultaneously in the same run. Like, you cannot both get the memory and the music sheet at the shop in the same playthrough. But once you beat the game, you can select chapters and go back to the beginning of that chapter and instead get the opposite thing. I recommend getting the memory first time around and going back and getting the music sheets in order to have all the badges on the same save file so that it perks whenever you get the music badge. If it doesn't, it means you missed a badge. There are 6 of them, so it is a little tricky. There's some that are not as obvious as others, but they're not too hard. They're not too difficult. It's just a little searching and talking to robots needed, generally speaking. Overall, I love this game. It's cute, it's fun, but it is short. I can't understand the pricing for it. Now, if you are a PlayStation Plus member, I'm not sure what it's under. I think it was under, it's under Extra? I think it was under the Extra tier. If you're Extra or higher in the tiers, you can play it as part of your membership. Otherwise, it's a $40 game. In which case, I would recommend getting the physical copy at least, so you can get the art cards. Because there doesn't seem to be any bonus for spending that much on the digital copy. I'm not sure why the price point is so high on such a short game, other than they expect it to be very replayable. Though, I feel once I complete it, I might not ever touch it again. As great as the game is, it's just way too short for that much money. Either have a PlayStation Plus membership or wait for a sale would be my recommendation if you're interested in this cute game of a kiddie adventure. There are some dark points, though. I will throw that out there. There is some areas that are a bit dark. The ending can throw you off a little by surprise. So, perhaps play through it yourself before deciding whether or not you think it's appropriate for certain people in your family. Or look it up. I went into it 100% blind. I played through all of it on here, if you want to watch a playthrough. And as much fun as I had for that playthrough, I seriously love the game. Just not crazy about the price point. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. I feel it should have been like a $10 or $20 game. Because it's like 9 hours of running around and searching for stuff. Perhaps a little longer if you're gonna figure out how to speedrun it by yourself. I could see if I was doing that by myself, maybe sinking 6 more hours into it doing that, but not very much more, most likely. So, take that as you will. I don't want to repeat anything anymore. I feel like I've probably repeated something on accident. And thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Do you think this game should be that price point? What price do you think it should be? Remember to like, subscribe, share, favorite, comment. Maybe recommend a game you'd like to see me play or review. And until the next video, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.